Hello and welcome to round 3. This is the RaceOnOz Pro Series race. Tonight we are in Barcelona. My name is Nick. I'm being joined today, this evening, by Juzzy. Juzzy, my man, how you going?
I'm good, Nick. How you going yourself there, buddy?
I'm very good. I'm showered. I'm fed. I'm ready to go. I'm looking forward to this one. This is going to be a good race tonight around Barcelona, Circuit de Catalunya. It's going to be a fun one.
It's going to be good, and it's going to be a difficult track in this weather. It's a lot of constant radius turns. It's going to be interesting to see how they go.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tough one, but I'll tell you what, I know you've had a shower. These guys will be having one all race.
Exactly. So it's it's an interesting circuit, this one. So let's take a quick look at the circuit. So it's 16 turns. It's 4.65 kilometer circuit. So it's got I'm not too sure if this is the new layout or the old layout. It's had a bit of changes in real life, but I don't think that's come across to the game as of yet. Interesting circuit. What, are you a fan of this circuit, Juzzy, or you? What are your feelings on it?
I love this track when it's dry. It's a driver's track. There's a lot of interesting corners on there. Like you've got corners where there's a lot of mid throttle. You can't nail it all the way through. You really have to be on or off the throttle with them.
Yep.
Then you've got your attack corners. There's a couple of passing opportunities too here, which a few people will get into nicely.
Yeah. What areas are you thinking for passing opportunities?
I'd say, the end of the straight.
Yeah.
Turn 1. Then you've got what's the next corner after that? You've got the big long sweeper.
Turn 3.
Turn 3.
Yep.
Now after that, there's another turn just after the bridge. There's probably some passing opportunities there.
Yep.
Then a hairpin after that, I'd say. I haven't done my homework on my turn, so sorry, people.
Hey,
with me.
you're all right.
But there's a few passing opportunities. It depends how these guys go with the wet and what they're setting their downforce to as well. So, you could probably jump out from behind a car, get a front load of downforce, and try and pull off a pass.
Yeah. So that front straight is obviously a big passing opportunity. Getting the good run out of the last turn and into turn 1 that you were talking about as well. So, should be some interesting racing tonight. Last round. Let's talk a little bit about last round. So, let me quickly put up the action though, because this is what everyone wants.
That's it.
All right, there we go. All right, we're up and running. So last time out, it was this man who's on screen now, Vic Chan. Took home quite a dominating victory. It was pretty impressive drive around. We were in Donington, so it was great to see him do that. Then P2 belonged to A River Runs. So A River Runs from Bruce Hale Racing took home P2. And then from Selby Acoustic Racing, Barters in that Lamborghini took home P3. So it was good racing from all involved. We had some really good on-track battles as well. So hopefully that's replicated tonight. We had a couple of DNFs, I think a few connection issues along the way. So hopefully we don't experience any of that tonight. And everyone gets through and we get a nice, good race. So...
I was spewing I didn't get to commentate for that one. I was stuck on night shift that week, so it's the problem with being a traffic controller.
Okay. Well,
yes.
Yeah.
Because I was looking forward to doing commentary on that, but you get that with, and particularly with Donington, new track on the game. Would have been interesting to see how everyone was going to take it, but these guys, they practice so hard. They're just always on, getting those laps in.
Yeah, as the time and effort that you need to put in to be good at this game is extensive, and you can't question the guys' commitments in this league. And when you're talking about competition and the level of competition within this league, you'd put it up against most other leagues. I'd say even around the world. So some top class drivers here, and we're privileged enough to actually not only watch it, but we get to commentate on it, which I think is a hell of a lot of fun. I know I get a bit of a thrill out of it. So, hopefully they put on a good show for us tonight. So Vic Chan What are you thinking times in the wet for a pole position around here?
Oh, time's going to be well off. Generally, they're quick times. I was watching practice earlier. I think someone did I think it was a 151. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll see what they do. They're not all going to show their cards straight away at the moment. They're going to circulate for a while. Going to see how they go, or they might be just closing up brake ducts, pumping up the tyres, get some heat in a bit earlier, and just punch out laps.
Yeah, I think so. That's going to be that would be the modus operandi. So Vic Chan is going to be the first one to lead us away for a time lapse. So it's only 15-minute qualifying, so it's important to just get out there, punch him in, get as many as you can done, and get your best qualifying position that you can. So it's a very busy track. I think there's only one car in the pits. That's Escalator from Selby Acoustics Racing. Had a good race last week, so we'll see what he can do. Also, welcome to everyone in the chat. Very active tonight. I see Incy's in there, so he helped me out a couple of weeks ago with some of the commentary as well, just in the chat. Who else do we have? Big Les in there as well. Butler Racing, Brett Butler. Yeah, so got a few guys in there, so welcome to all of you guys. We'll try and call some of them out. Tonight. Paul Ince says 52s should probably get us around pole position. So we'll see what Vic Chan is going to set for us. He's just coming through the last couple of turns now, and then we can finally get off him, see what he can do.
Well, yeah, he's coming out of the final turn now, and he's going to, and he's just done a 51.966. Very respectable.
Brenticles goes, oh, sorry, yep.
Yep.
I cut you off.
52.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry, mate.
No, you're all good. We're learning. This is the first time we're commentating together, so we've got to learn to dance together a little bit. We'll be all right. So Adman sets a time as well. So just trying to pick up everyone. A River Runs. So, man, I think in practice he was looking pretty good around here as well. Brett Want setting a time. So he goes P4. Who else do we have? I think this is Barters coming around now as well. So he sets a time. He's in P9 right now. What about Aaron in Selby Acoustic Racing? He goes P5. So nice effort from his teammate K-Man. Your friend, our friend, everyone's friend, K-Man. He's just beginning his hot lap. So we'll get back to him shortly. What about this man? We'll let him get settled first, and then we'll get back onto him.
Oh yeah.
Chubb is about to begin his lap. Who else do we have on there? This is Fly. So he is a gold driver racing in the Pro Division tonight. So this is the qualifying time from him. He goes P11 with a 150, right about a 153. I don't think this is the time differences. I haven't quite worked out all of this yet. Escalator's now out of the pits, so I dare say this will probably be his in lap. Let's just double check. We'll wait for him to cross the line. As we've got just under 10 minutes left in this one, this is Escalator. Let's get back to K-Man. Escalator's Selby Acoustic Racing teammate in the Bentley this season. Last season was in the Ferrari, I think it was. So, so the chat very active tonight. I'll try and keep up with all of it. It's a bit of a juggling act when you don't have it on the screen for you, but we'll work it as we go. Game Eclipse, nice lap fly, so a bit of encouragement for him. What can this man do? K-Man in the Bentley. So he's just coming just around. This is turn 12. That long sweeping right-hander.
He was complaining about that before. He goes, this corner, it drives me nuts.
That's a good K-Man impression as well. I like it.
Oh yeah. He's a good man to go to Bathurst with, I tell you. He likes to drink. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of the prerequisite for going to Bathurst, isn't it? You got to know how to drink. Oh, he gets a little bit wide at the last turn there. So that will lose him a bit of time. He comes out P11, so that's still not a bad time for him. He would want to probably go again. Wheezy Weston. I'll try and get to... what about Escalator? He was a little bit further around. So he's just coming through the left-hander of turn 10 now. So in that Lamborghini. He had a interesting strategy last race. He went pretty long at Donington. So we'll see if there's a repeat of that this round.
So it's definitely worth going line. Like I made the fatal mistake at Silverstone. I got my pit stops done too early.
Yep.
And then someone had a lose in front of me, and I crashed into him. It was nobody's fault. And but because I'd done all my pit stops, I couldn't fix the damage. So which meant I had to stay out and just persevere with damage.
Yeah.
So getting them done late is a good move.
Okay, beautiful. All right, well, it's a bit unfortunate. The unfortunate part about racing when it's not your fault, you end up being just a victim. So, what about this man, Wheezy Weston? He was P2 in the first round. He missed the second round through illness. In the McLaren this season, he is on and he's just about to start his hot lap now. Mm-hmm. We'll get back to him shortly. What about this man, Bounty? He's yet to settle up. He runs pretty wide through turn 10 there. So, no good for him. He'll have to go again.
Yeah, I'd say a few of them's probably been trying hard. They've probably had a couple little off tracks and they haven't been able to get a time in yet, eh? Yeah.
So it's a pretty big gap between, say, 1st to 17th. But it's Vic Chan. He's a 1:51.3, so that is a very, very impressive time.
That's alien.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need a piss test after this.
Well, I actually did, as someone awesome goes, P7, so nice time from him. What about this man here, JJ Penguin? Been a bit up and down. I think he had a blue screen last race.
Yes, poor bugger.
Yeah, so hopefully he goes well this race. He's down in P14. He was 9th in round 1 at Silverstone, but it was a DNF last round, so he'll be wanting to try and correct that. This man, Wheezy, he's still coming through. Might stick with him for now. Don't want to miss too much of the action. Escalator, is he going to go again?
I'm on him with you too, yep.
Let's go to Wheezy. Let's have a quick look at him. So he's yet to set a time, as we have just under 6 minutes remaining. So it's Vic Chan with a 1:51.3. River Runs in P2, Ty Morgo P3. Then we've got Eagle Win, Death Roll in the Bentleys, Brenticles, Chubb, Slambo, Brett Want, someone awesome in that BMW, and Escalator rounds out the top 10. What about this man Wheezy? Where can he put himself?
See what he's going with. I should be doing some in-car so he can see his splits, but here we go.
Ooh, P4.
He's gone up to 4th. Very nice.
Yeah, nice time from Wheezy in that McLaren. Paul Ince, later work for Stu Carr in the wet at Donington. So that's his little bit of advice there. Exo says, wonder what's the best preload for tonight? I'm not too sure. Would you have any input into what you think would be the best preload, Juzzy?
But preload's a mystery for me, but I find when it's wet, I run it low. Yeah, to try and keep that rear. Oh, Wheezy, he's gone a bit side. He's gone. He's trying to put in another lap.
We'll get back to him.
He just went round in, but he hasn't held anyone up, so that's all right.
His time. He's going to just...
My tablet's decided to freeze on me, so I'm going on that.
Okay. Technology, eh?
Oh, that's tech for you, eh?
Barra Dog goes P13, so... Nice job from Burradog.
Nice.
As we're just under 4 minutes left in this session. This is Brent 1. I was after someone different, though. I was after this man, Vic Chan. Is he about to set a better time? No, he's not. So he will remain on top, though, with a 1:51.3. He's 2/10 ahead of River Runs.
He's probably going to try and do another one, I reckon, because... That 2/10 is pretty close.
Yeah.
The top 7 are real close. They're within the same, or just about the same seconds. So yeah.
So Ty Morgo, he's out there in the Bentley for. Oh, I still don't know the teams off by heart. Ty Morgo is, where are you, Ty? P&L Pagnian. Next Level Racing is Ty Morgo.
They're nice colours on those cars.
I don't mind them. I reckon they look pretty good actually with the yellow and red. I think all the liveries this season look good. Last season, No Chance Racing, I think they changed their livery just about every race. They finally got it right at the end.
Yeah, I got into trouble. I came out and said a few strong words to me.
started green, went purple. I think finished pink at one stage.
Yes,
so
yes.
yeah.
I didn't know whether we were racing for gay pride or not. But
All right.
Yeah, g'day to all our gay viewers tonight too.
Who've all just turned off. So someone awesome. He's in that beautifully presented black and red BMW. Only BMW driver out there with the lights ablaze. He's down in P11. Got just under 2 minutes left in this one. What about Escalator? Is he going to do a time as well?
Well, he's just someone awesome's just braked as late as he possibly could there for turn one. He's taken it nicely too. He's putting in a lap.
Okay, someone awesome. All right, let's ride him home then. We've got a minute 41 in the session. It's Vic Chan has gone faster again, so he's half a second ahead now.
I figured he's chucking in another one. He's 5/10 quicker this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's got it hooked up. I was doing some laps and I was in a party with him and a couple of other people, and he was just cruising around Donington just getting setups for other people in the AM divisions. So a few guys had reached out to him, and out of the generosity of his heart, the kindness of his heart, he was actually doing some setups for him, a little bit of setup work. So
he did. Vic helped me with setups as well, actually, when we did the first season, and his setups helped. I made some slide changes just to suit me, but that's a good thing about Vic. He's one of the quick guys that will help out the other guys, you know, and that's what it's all about, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's such a big part of this league as well. It's like, you know, bringing people up from the lower divisions as well, and the faster guys helping out the other guys as well. So, I thought that was awesome to see. So, someone awesome though. Speaking of awesome, he's just coming around through turn 13 now. So we'll see what he can do. He's in P11 right now. Lights ablaze.
He's been putting in a good lap. He's only ran a couple of spots wide, or he just took the sausage nicely there. He's coming through. And a little bit of a slide. He's got a good setup going there. He's backing it out. No improvement. Still
remains in P11. Escalator, he's down in P13. We're going to go to 000, so he won't get another lap in. He aborts that one. Vic Chan, is he coming across the line as well, so he doesn't go any faster? Who else do we have out there? 650, I think it is. Or 550. Chubb, here we go. Oh, he's lost it. Oh. Into the wall. Oh, who was that coming through? Was that K-Man in the Selby Acoustics?
K-Man, yeah. Poor old K-Man. He's been there a couple of spins today.
Oh, and he's gone off as well. He's had enough. Yeah, fair enough.
Too much jandle.
What about this man, Wheezy Weston? He raced in the Pro-Am last week around Donington. Ran out of fuel on the last corner, like halfway through the last corner. Ran out of fuel. God. Yeah.
Yeah, he must be getting some tips from Jamie Wincup.
So he got P4. And Aaron's the last. Sorry, Aaron's coming through now. We've got Aaron. We've got someone awesome. So I think he's going to go an in lap. And then there is a River Runs. So we'll get to a River Runs because Aaron's just pitted. We'll see what he can do. He's currently in P2. Half a second behind, and I think that is it for him as well.
Yeah,
all right, cool.
He's called it too.
All right, well, there's our grid for this race. It's Vic Chan once again, pole position.
Yeah, he's putting them together now, isn't he? He was, the first couple of seasons, he'd stick it on pole, but he'd struggle with the race. But this season, he's just come into his own.
Hang on a second. All right, cool. So let's go back to here. All right, so that's our grid. Let me just get out of here, and then I'll come back in again because that's otherwise it'll kick me out. So bear with me. Benji, 151 is like my time in the dry. I probably wouldn't be able to get to 151s, I reckon. That's why I do this instead of race. What do you have at the moment? Yep. Okay, that's cool. Nice. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I think it's worth it though. It's some good quality stuff in there. So, all right, cool. So I'll get that off. This is what we want. All right.
So terrible.
All right, cool.
That's better.
You're all good on your end?
Yeah, I'm all good over here.
Awesome. So, this session it's obviously finished. We'll get it underway again shortly. I went out and then came back in again. I think it just sort of automatically resets. We'll just wait for it. But, sorry.
Do you need me to do the same? Jump out, come back in?
Probably. That's what I usually do. I know that's what Josh usually does. So,
yeah, I'll quickly do that myself.
If I have to...
Wrong button.
Here we go. Yeah, you got a couple of minutes anyway. We've got 2 minutes. So
beautiful.
The race engineer giving some last minute advice, but just a quick rundown of the grid. So it was Vic Chan in P1 in that McLaren again. So last round's race winner has continued his good rich reign of form. River Runs P2, Eagle Wind in P3. So in that Bentley, we've got Wheezy Western as well. So in P4. So nice result from Wheezy. Then it's Ty Morgo P5 and another Bentley. There's a lot of Bentleys this season. It's I always thought they weren't the most popular cars, but seem to be the choice for most guys this season.
The thing with the Bentley is the thing can stop.
Yeah,
it's a good stopper. It's a good turner. It's sort of good all round, but it does have little shortcomings. Like there are cars that get away from it down straights and such. Yeah. And it is easier to drive, but I can't drive the Merc. I struggle in the Merc. I just can't seem to do it. So, yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll keep on going. So Brenticles P6, Chubb in P7, Bounty P8, Brett Watt in another McLaren, he's P9, and then JJ Penguin jumped up there to P10. So nice job from him. And it was someone awesome in the BMW Slambo, Burrow Dog, Escalator. Barters, K-Man, he got upset at the end there with the driver spinning in front of him. Aaron, Fly, and Adman brings up P19. So we're about to start this one. Got any predictions there, Juzzy?
Oh, Vic's going to run away with it. He's going to take off. Hopefully, Rivers can, keep up with him.
Yeah.
And but with this rain, it's going to be very unpredictable. We'll see how they go. It all depends on this warm-up lap. If they get their tyres warm, they're going to be good. That's
the big one, isn't it? Getting those tyres warm, especially in these wet conditions. We got Scott Jordison in the chat. Go Burrow, Skill, Barters, and Fly. Rain hasn't been friendly to you. Know you guys can do it. So a bit of encouragement from there from Scott. Gaming Eclipse. I don't think you need to jump out anymore. Okay, maybe I don't. I don't know. It didn't look like it, but I did it anyway. But I'll try for the next one. Thanks for the heads up on that. Here we go. So Mix-a-Lot Margarita. Nah, Pina will put the pressure on. So a few guys in the chat pronouncing their allegiances to the different drivers. If you got any predictions as well, chuck them in the chat for us. Happy to read them out. And we got this one underway. So they're doing the warm up. A lot of yellow on the screen there. So the P&L boys, all in a row there, I believe. Wheezy, Ty, Brenticles, and is it Eagle Wind is in there as well. So they're all nice and close to one another, keeping each other company. A little bit of some guy named the Juzzy jumped in the chat and said, "Go K-Man." I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I don't know who that bloke is. Yeah. Sounds like a top bloke.
Yeah. Block him. All right. So
I'm stuck on drive at the moment, so I'm just stuck into one view.
I can go a couple of different views. So we'll go on that one. We'll just wait until it gets underway, and then I can move to I can go back to the garage. And then let's have a look at what the conditions are like, though, with the rain. So the wiper's going flat out. So important to get the heat in the brakes, the heat in the tyres, because that first lap is going to be a pretty big adventure for all of these guys.
Oh, yeah.
60-minute race, but, you know, you don't want to be putting yourself way at the back straight away. You want to make sure you get it right as much as you can from the get-go.
And it depends, too. Like, if at the start of the race, if you're stuck behind a couple of cars battling, you're better off ducking into pits, get one pit stop done out of the way, and come out in some clean air.
Yep.
And then try and make some time. And plus, watching these guys, like, they're all trying to warm their brakes. I generally sit on the brake pedal for half a lap.
Yeah.
I get those brakes so hot that it gets me tyres up to temp, and then I give them a rest for a bit.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, everyone's kind of got their different styles, right? It's you know, sort of. I used to do that as well. I used to sit on the brake pedal and the accelerator at the same time to warm them up. It just depends on what your style is and what your preference. So we're about to get this one underway. Cart number one says you're very quiet, Juzzy. So you need to fire up, mate. It says very un-Juzzy like.
No, I can't. I'll get there.
All right.
One bourbon so far.
All right. So you got 60 minutes to down a couple of more. We're coming around the final turn. So it's going to be Vic Chan is going to lead them away up the front straight. And we're about to get round 3 of the Pro Series Ruse. We're about to go racing, and we're racing.
Green.
Here we go. So good start from everyone. Rolling start. Looks like the Audi JJ's made up a couple of spots already as well. It's all looking pretty clean coming into turn 1. So here's the first big test of those brakes. Are they warm or are they not? Oh, we're on Ty Morgan at the moment. He's able to navigate through 1 and 2 without any ease. I think we might have lost one. Give us a second. Someone at the back is 256. Who is that? Oh, it's Wheezy. Wheezy's turned it around. So Wheezy lost it coming through the opening term. So he's out. He's turned it around. He's still going though, so he's all right. But it's Vic Chan out in front from a river. So doing it pretty easy so far. Ty Morgo down in 4th, just behind his teammate Eagle in P3. Oh, no, Brenticles.
Oh, we've had
and Chubb.
Controversy at the hairpin.
Yeah, Chubb and Brenticles both made contact there and turned it around. Oh, that was Wheezy. Almost cleaned up Chubb as he came through. So I don't know if they made heavy contact.
Yeah, it's just a little kerfuffle it was. I just caught the end of it as I went on. I'm on helicopter view at the moment.
Ah, yep. What about this man here, JJ Penguin? He is up in P7 already.
Just lost it again. Is he?
Yeah, up into P6 now. It says.
Yes.
Stuart Barkley says, "Got your cookie organised there, Juzzy. You told me about the cookie before you started."
yes. And I'll tell you what, I'm pretty sure Vic's cookie is still intact.
Yeah. Well, he's going to lead us away. On the first lap. Obviously, laps don't necessarily matter. It's a timed race, 60-minute time race. So, but he's going to lead us away on the first lap. And it's going to be Vic Chan from a river. It's going to be Eagle Wind in P3, followed by his teammate Bounty a little bit further behind these guys.
Oh, we've already got a few jumping into pits too.
Yeah, so we've got JJ Penguins leading the charge. Slambo's in there, someone awesome. Adman, they've all decided to pit. Burrow Dog as well, getting it all done early.
Oh, Struth. Yep.
So 5 drivers, all pitting.
You know, they're all looking for fresh air, these guys, but I think too many are coming at one and it's going to backfire on them. Yeah, well, there's 6 of them. 6 of them come in. JJ, Slambo, someone, Adman, Burrow Dog, and Brenticles have all pitted, so they've got their first of the 2 mandatory stops out of the way. Obviously, I don't think they'll need to change tyres tonight. That won't come won't come into the strategy. They shouldn't have to, but you never know. If you have a big enough lose and you flat spot them, yeah, you might have to. But yeah. All right, so
there should definitely be engine noises in the broadcast. I hope everyone can hear that. I'll just double check. Just put in the chat if you can hear the engine noises on the broadcast. Said that. Yeah, Gaming Eclipse can hear it. All right.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. All right. Beautiful. All right. Just making sure. All right. Cool. So we're on Fly. So one of the gold drivers, he's down in P10. So he's putting in a tidy effort right now. Still very, very early stages. So obviously 6 drivers have pitted, got their stop out of the way. And they're all down in the bottom 6 positions. Wheezy has got himself up into P12 after starting P4 in the early spin. What about Ty Morgo? He was involved. Oh, so Fly, he's got a pit as well. So another early pit stopper. Probably a little bit easier for him coming in now with with not as many other guys coming in with him.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh.
It's handy having a helicopter view. I'll keep an eye on that for you with the helicopter view.
All right. So hopefully I've able to keep that, turn the engine sound up a little bit for you guys. Let us know in the chat if that's all good.
Yeah, more engine sounds better. Oh, yeah.
Mike Whedon says this deaf bloke can hear it. So, all right. If a deaf guy can hear it, we're going all right. Okay. I remember JJ once said Demo 1 said that getting the audio right is the hardest part, and I have to agree. It's bloody difficult if you don't know what you're doing. So
that's why I'm glad you're running a show and I'm just, making comments.
All right. Speaking of the show, let's get to it. So Vic Chan is leading us away. It's a River Runs in P2, giving chase in the Ferrari. This man on screen, though, Brent White, he's only 4 tenths behind Escalator from Selby Acoustics Racing in P7 and 8, these two. So this will be a good little battle. Barter's just behind Brett in the other Selby Acoustic Racing Lamborghini. And
he's
then,
in an SAR sandwich there, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, it's a double sandwich because he's got 2 of them behind and one in front. He's got Aaron there to keep him company in the SAR Bentley. So... All right.
Yeah, so he's the lettuce in with the cream and strawberry sandwich.
Brett's pitting, so another early stopper. So he's getting the stop out of the way. So he will be driver number 9 to pit very, very early on. So a bit of strategy already playing out. Obviously, there's no predetermined times to stop. What kind of strategy did you use to implement, Juzzy? In terms of, did you have a particular sort of part of the race that you would pit in on, or was it just random every track?
Sometimes generally random most of the time. Most of the time I just do what those guys did on the first lap, get out of all the dirty air and try and get some clean laps in by myself without any other cars around me. But with watching what those guys did, like they all did come in at once, so they've sort of tripped each other up in that regard, but they've got to stop out of the way. So and then towards the end, after my last stuff up, I would do my last pit towards the end of the race.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was bleeding. I was coming through good, but just ran into that car that lost it in front of me, and that was my own fault. Yeah.
Sometimes that happens, and you got no one else to blame but yourself. I think Paul Inch says Brett missed the pit entry pretty bad there. I didn't catch that when it happened. So, Slambo, though, he is getting the pass on Fly as they come through turn 4, the right-hander. So, he's been able to move up a spot here when the timing screen fixes itself. He'll be in P13. So, he's pitted. So has Fly. So, both those drivers on a similar strategy. Fly trying to come back there. But,
they definitely get these stops out of the way, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, nearly half the field has already pitted. Well, I think nearly half has pitted. 9 of the 19. So that's looking like that's the strategy they're going to implement, and the rest we'll have to wait and see. So just having a look down through the field here. The field is relatively spread out right now, as Vic has pulled a 2.1 second gap over a river. So that's the lead out in front. The status of the race there as we're approaching almost the first 10 minutes. Can I turn up the engine sound. I will try. Here we go.
Yeah, we've got a few knockers here in the audience tonight. But
I'm trying.
Yeah.
All right. I'll turn it up to 70. Hopefully that works. Let us know if... let us
Here
know
we go.
if
This is quality viewing, people. This is what it's like to run a show.
Production on the fly. So I turned up the volume, so hopefully that has worked.
Oh, there you go. You got a response straight up. Better. Beautiful.
Beautiful. All right. Awesome. Oh man, I tell you, I don't know how Demo does it every week. It's seamless every week. I don't know how he does it. So all right.
Maybe he drinks a lot like me. I don't know.
So we're on board with Fly at the moment. He's given chase to Slambo. They're down in P13 and 14 respectively. Beautiful. So I've got the sound right. Thanks for everyone letting me know. We've got 50 minutes left of that, so which is good. We got it sorted early. All right.
That's it. So listening to Scape and Crompton. Oh, he's off! That Scape car looks like it's going to turn a corner. He's, oh, it's off! It's off!
Here we go. Oh, Sir Mix-a-Lot listening to Scafey and Crompton. I like it. It's,
Yeah.
I'll take that. I'll take that as a compliment.
Actually, while we're at it, better give out a shout out for Neil Crompton. Hope he's doing all right. He found out he had prostate cancer. So,
oh, you kidding me?
Yeah, so all you Crompo fans there, if you can send him a message and give him a fucking cheer up.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh.
Yeah. Only a couple of weeks ago they found out, just after the bend.
Okay. Well, I think it's one of those things. If you get it early enough, it is highly treatable. It's just that a lot of guys don't get their prostates checked. So hopefully, good. We're sending good wishes to him. I hope he gets better. That would be a pretty big loss to the motorsport community, but fingers crossed, he'll be all right.
Oh, he's a bloody legend, Crompo. He loves his planes. I don't know about trains, but he loves his cars. So he's a bit of a legend. Sounds like they got it early, so looks like he's going to be all right. But yeah.
Beautiful. So
hope you pull through there, Crompo.
Yeah, hopefully. So Burradog into turn one. So we talked about overtaking opportunities at the start of the broadcast, and turn one was one of those mentioned. We just saw Burradog get the job done on Adman.
Nice.
So he'll move up into P16. Let's hang on a second. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm back. Okay, cool. So still out in front, River Runs is chasing Vic Chan in P1. He's 1.9 seconds behind that the mighty McLaren. So he's going for 3 race wins in a row.
Jeez, I hope he can pull it off. That'll be good.
Yeah, that would be pretty amazing. So he's showing us why he's won the last 2 races. Just having a look through the field. So it is a pretty spread out field. Obviously, we've had half the drivers going in early, the other half still staying out there. So it does spread the field out a little bit, but hopefully once all the pit stops are shaken out, and we'll see a little bit more of a condensed pack, and we'll see a little bit of closer racing. Closest we've got right now though is this man Fly, so the gold driver up in the Pro Division tonight. He's giving chase to Slambo in that Porsche. So they're down P13, P14. We've gone just over 12 minutes in this one, so pretty quick 12 minutes so far. Got a long way to go. That's probably the most cliche thing you can say in any kind of endurance racing, isn't it? You hear that about 1,000 times at Bathurst until the last 20 minutes. So,
oh, you certainly do. Yeah, then the game's on.
Yeah.
Oh, I tell you what, this Ferrari looks like he's going to put on a pass.
He is.
Oh, Slambo's blocking.
He got a nice run down the front straight.
And he's doing it around the outside. Oh, look at that.
That was a nice
Beautiful
move. Can Slambo fight back? No, it doesn't look like it. So Fly's going to be able to take that position from Slambo. I have to say that that Bruce Hale Racing Porsche that he's driving absolutely looks sensational with the green and black livery on it. So those boys looking very, very nice. So his teammate though, Brett Mont, he's got the lights on in the McLaren, so he's behind Slambo. So he'll want to make sure that he gets a bit of a wriggle on and can keep up with Fly.
wonder if Flambo's using has a fair bit of fuel on board, because he generally doesn't let a pass go by that easy. So might be some different strategies going on here.
And usually he's usually up there in the points in the finishing position, Slambo. So he was 4th last week. Last round. Week before that he was 19th though with Silverstone. I don't remember what happened to him there, but yeah, P4 at Donington. So he's down a little bit further than I imagine he would like to be. But hopefully he can improve from there. What about Chubb in the Ferrari? So he's giving chase to the Selby Acoustics Racing Lamborghini Vescalator. They're down in P8 and P9. So Chubb in that beautiful presented... that's Ignition Control Racing Orange, I'm going to call it. Looking to go around the outside of Escalator. That's the long way around turn 3. He'll have to keep an eye on. You'll have to keep an eye on Barters as well. He's another Selby Acoustics Racing Lamborghini behind him. So it's a Lamborghini, Ferrari, Lamborghini, 3 little trio here.
Well, Barters will be loving this. Oh, here we go. Looks like Ferrari's going to try and stick it in. Here we go. Passing opportunity. Here we go. The Lambo ran a little bit wide there. Yeah, Barters gets the job done.
Beautiful. Nice work, Barters. So he'll move up into P9. Now we've got, it says JJ Penguin in P. Oh yeah, P11. Yep, sorry. He's behind this group. He has pitted, but so Barters is going to put the pressure on his teammate Escalator, who's just dropped a position. Not too sure if they're in a party or if they've got any team orders. K-Man is the... Oh, no, he's run wide. So
yes, he's run wide.
Escalator's run wide, and it's opened up the door for Barters, and he said, thank you very much, and walked through and took that position. So a little bit of a mistake from Escalator's cost him a position. He's dropped 2 on this lap. So he'll want to just reset. So much of racing is that psychological aspect, just to sort of mentally reset. Don't let the emotion overtake you, and then get back on with it.
And that's the thing too with the wet. You think you can go that little bit more, but then you just get caught out who's I think it was someone awesome. He's stuck down there now in the SAR car.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So he's down in P12, just behind JJ in P11. So those two boys running close to one another. Wheezy Weston, so he was P2 in the first round. He is plumb last right now in P19. So he's...
Oh, yes.
He's giving chase to Adman. He's pitted once already. Maybe he's had another off somewhere.
He did. He had another spin after the kerfuffle in the hairpin.
Okay.
And when he came back on with the other guys, he had another spin. I caught the tail end of that on the first lap.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that put him down a bit.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he has any damage to the car. Like there's no marks on there indicating he's hit someone or anything. So he's run pretty wide coming through turn 3. So maybe he just doesn't have the car hooked up to his liking right now. That wet conditions not really suiting him at this stage, but he was able to get past Adman. He's down in P18. We'll get back to him shortly. Slambo, though, in that Porsche. So he's still fighting it out with Fly. Probably the closest battle that we have on the circuit.
He's not letting him go.
No, he's sticking with him. And Brett White not really making too much inroads into the two guys in front of him. But I'm sure he'll just wait for his opportunity to come. They've all pitted once as well, so they're all in the same strategy. Out in front, though, it's still that man. Vic Chan is 2.8 seconds up the road from River in that Ferrari. And it's Eagle Win Death Roll in the Bentley in P3. His teammate Ty Morgo is in P4. So, Paul Ince says, a shame Wheezy didn't catch the tail end. Yeah, it could have been fun watching him try to slice his way through the field.
Yeah, it would have been good. He was nearly with those 3 or those 2 that came together on the first lap.
Yeah.
But yeah, he lost it on the next corner, which was a bit of a bugger. So probably had a bit of crap on his tyres.
And that's the thing about this game as well, is that it's, I've said it before, it's about as close as you can get to a simulator on console. Obviously, if you want to go that extra degree, then you'd have to go to PC. But it makes everything affects the car. It's the tires, it's the brake temps, it's the track temperature, it's what's on the track. If you run offline, if you want the ultimate sort of driving test of your skills, then driving one of these on console, then this is the one this is the game to play.
It's a brilliant game.
It's cracking. I love it. Absolutely, fantastic. So, and for all it's, I think when it first came out, it wasn't that great at launch, but it's dramatically improved since, and it looks. I think it looks beautiful anyway.
But they're all like that, aren't they? Yeah, all the games that come out, they're always dogs at first, and then eventually, and this has just come into its own. And look at what we have. We have just about a full grid tonight. It's absolutely brilliant. Yeah,
19 cars, and it's running nice and smooth. So let's have a quick look.
Touch wood.
Yeah. So let's have a quick look at Bartas. So he's giving chase to Chubb in that Ferrari there. So these two are Chubb's here, P8, Bartas in P9 in that Lamborghini. So it's the classic Ferrari versus Lamborghini battle. So we see Escalator just behind these two as well as they come up the front straight as we're approaching 20 minutes gone in this one. And it's the last round, the last two rounds winner, Vic Chan, out in front. He's 2 seconds ahead of River still. So he's holding that pretty decent lead there of 2 seconds between those two. And we'll see what everyone else can do. So this is Bartas. We'll get back to Slambo. So it looks like he's gotten a little bit closer to Fly. Everyone else is the gaps are pretty big.
Yeah, they're all quite spread out, aren't they?
Yeah, we'll have to wait for the next round of pit stops whenever they might happen. It's exactly 10 drivers are yet to pit. The other 9. Oh, we've lost one. So who have we lost?
Oh, no. We've had a dropout.
Yeah. I'm not too sure who we've lost.
Oh, we just had a Incy wants to know if we can do an onboard with Vic Chan for a lap.
You know what? We certainly can do that.
Oh, we live to give.
Yes. I was thinking that as well. I was like, maybe we should, let's have a look at him. All right, let's do an onboard. He's just come through turn 1, so we'll be quiet and we will, let's watch Vic Chan do his thing. Well, that was... It's almost like it's not even raining for him. He's got that car hooked up. And also, Big Les says fresh beer being opened there. I heard that in the background as well. That was kind of funny.
Yes.
And a few of the guys in the chat have informed us it's actually Wheezy who dropped out. So thanks to everyone in the chat for letting us know that, we've lost Wheezy. I'm not too sure what's happened to him, but he's unfortunately gone. And what are you drinking tonight there, Juzzy?
I'm on the wild turkey, so I've got a can of Coke going with a bottle of turkey.
There we go.
And there you go, there's a cork. There you go.
All right.
Good bourbons always have a cork.
Lucky, lucky that I confirmed that this is not for children, this broadcast on YouTube before we went live. So, so Brenticles and Someone Awesome in the meantime have pitted as well. So they've completed both of their stops. They're down in P17 and 18, but everyone else ahead of them does need to pit. So we will we'll keep an eye on their progress. As that was a bit of a treat watching Vic Chan do his thing.
But River Runs has pulled in a bit there.
Yeah, he's 1.4 seconds now.
Yeah, just watching that last bit, Vic Chan made a couple of tiny mistakes there.
He ran a little bit deep. I think it was at turn 10, it might have been, the left-hander hairpin. So, yeah, it was hovering around about 2 seconds. It's down to 1.4 now.
Yeah.
So we've given Vic Chan a lot of love tonight, but
we have.
It's a River Runs though. So he was round 1 he was P3, round 2 he was P2. Is it going to be third time's a charm? He's going to get the 3-2-1. You get finally the top step of the podium tonight. We'll have to wait and see. As Vic just pulls out another couple of tenths there, so he's getting back to almost what it was before he made his little mistake.
We're going to start lapping cars too.
Yeah, so who's at the bottom back? So Fly, he's pitted twice. And who are we looking for? 333. I think he was in. Was he in the pits?
Someone Awesome.
Yeah. So 333. So where's Vic? He's 500. I'm just looking at the map. I think he's.
That's a gamble. Getting their pit stops done this early too. That's a real gamble, hoping they're not going to have a stack or get some damage.
So you think that it's what a gamble? What they pitted so they might, if they crash later on, that they're going to have to stop again, or
yeah, that's it. Yeah, because you want to have one up your sleeve in case you do have a kerfuffle, so you can get your pit stop done plus get some damage fixed instead of having to do an extra stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're taking the gamble, those boys, especially in the wet.
Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right? Oh, as we see, this is Brett Want and Slambo up the front straight. So it looks like Brett Want has gotten past Slambo. So this is for the BHR, Bruce Hales Racing team, in that green liveried McLaren and Porsche. Where are we? Bentley Burradog is just behind them. So in that's Gamesman Racing Team, I think, GRT, I believe.
Oh, I think so.
Yep, the Gamesman. I am a customer of the Gamesman. Bought quite a bit of stuff from those guys in Sydney.
Yeah, I bought my sim from the Gamesman.
Yeah. Excellent deliveries. The delivery times, they got it there only a couple of days later. It was fantastic. That was in the middle of the pandemic as well, so...
Rona delivery.
Yeah, I'm a 5-star review customer. Great work from the Gamesman.
And if anything stuffs up, you can send it back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
they're brilliant. They're absolutely brilliant.
Not had anything go wrong from them yet, touch wood. So only deliver quality stuff.
I actually have a picture of their heads above my bed. No, I just thought I'd throw that in for a laugh.
Incy in the chat says Mountain Goat be here for him tonight. Big Les Homebrew. So
Homebrew,
yeah,
nice.
That's not too bad. Would be good to get to turn numbers on the mini map. I'm not too sure what he means by that. That's Gaming Eclipse. All right, so cool. All right, so we've got a fair few guys in the chat tonight, which is always good. I'll try and call them out as I see them. But so in the middle of that, we've lost Vic Chan. What's happened? So he's dropped down into P6. I haven't been paying attention.
He's done a pit stop.
He has. Yep. So he's pitted. Yep. All right. So it's a River Runs. He's inherited the lead. So that leaves 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 drivers still yet to pit. 3 drivers have completed all of their stops. So
you know what Vic's done? He's trying to get himself. Yeah, he's coming up to traffic, and he's eliminating some chance, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. he saw all this traffic coming ahead of him. He thought, oh, yeah, I'll throw in a pit stop now.
Yep. Play the smart game and get out of the way.
That's it.
Great Northern Original. Can't get any better. That's ETHSV12 in the chat. So we've got a few beverages flowing this evening. So I hope you're all enjoying a drink and enjoying the broadcast as well. This is round 3 of the Pro Series, Race on Oz. My name's Nick. Juzzy is joining me. Everyone knows Juzzy. Everyone seems to know and love you. So I
don't know about love, but
Bounty's in the pits. So he's down in P5. So he's doing his first pit stop right now.
Yep.
We'll keep it on Slambo at this stage. It's a River from Eagle, Wind, Ty Morgo, and K-Man. Hey, K-Man's up there. Where's he come from?
He is too.
He's having a good race tonight.
He's 13 seconds off third. Well, yeah. He hasn't done any pit stops. That's what's going on.
Well, neither of the other 3 guys in front of him, but
yeah,
still a fair effort to be up in P4. So we'll keep an eye on him as we go. Ex teammate of yours and mine as well.
Yes. He'll be grunting and groaning in that sim. he'll be plotting as he's racing.
Yeah.
We're thinking, yeah, I've got to go a bit harder, catch these bastards. That's it. Keep that 400 moving there, K-Man.
All right. Well, we'll keep an eye on him as he goes along. Rod, we're with Slambo at the moment because I'm just trying to go through the field and have a look. It's very, very spread out now as we approach halfway. So.
Oh.
We're halfway mark. Drivers yet to pit. The top 4 guys, Tay-Man included, Aaron, Chubb, Barters, Escalator, all yet to pit. Not surprising to see Escalator not pitting yet. I think he's sort of his standard strategy is to stretch it out as long as he can go. But Someone Awesome Fly, Brenticles, and Adman, they've all pitted or they've completed their 2 stops.
Yep,
so,
they've rolled the dice.
Yeah. They're down in P15, 16, 17, 18 though. And looks like they're a fair way off the pace, but we'll wait and see as we've got another 30 minutes of this one to play out before we see if Vic Chan can make it win number 3 or if one of these other guys can upset him and take the first victory of a different driver so far this season. I think
we got Escalator and Bounty been pretty close there now.
Yep. I've just got onto them now. So coming down the front straight. Let's see what these guys can do. I'll go on board with him. This is... he hasn't got... he doesn't have the windscreen wiper on. So maybe he's in a different...
he's running bottom view.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Which is fair enough.
Yeah, I'm a bottom view man. I've tried in car, and I'm not good enough.
I've gone from bonnet to in car. So just recently, I don't know. I just find it a little bit more comfortable now, rather than doing the bonnet cam. But I was always bonnet, and you wouldn't have to worry about your wipers and having another button allocated to it. You could just let it go, and it didn't matter.
Well, you can put them on auto, I'm pretty sure as well.
Yeah.
What, he's having a good go here.
He is. So I'm on board with him now. I've got the in cockpit view. Love these new the new camera views that are available in this game. Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, they're awesome. I'm loving it.
So he takes a little bit of a different line there than Escalator. So he sends it up the inside a little bit, not close enough there. Very easy to upset the car coming through that turn. HSV says, I race with in-car, but don't turn my wiper on. That's,
okay.
That's an interesting strategy. All right. So
probably disturbs air over the rear ring. Sorry, rear wing, not rear ring.
All right. Well, you know what? It doesn't really make that much of a difference, does it, not having wipers on? So Escalator's trying to break the toe of Bounty as they go up the front straight.
Yeah, he did that last lap too. He's...
Oh, he closes him right up under brakes.
Oh, that was close. This is close.
So he's going to have to
look
go
at this.
around the outside. Oh, he makes contact.
No,
And Escalator's gone off there. That was coming around turn 3. So they made contact coming around turn 3, and Escalator's off.
And I thought they were going to get through clean as well.
He'll be disappointed with that. JJ's in the pit, so is Burrow. So JJ's completing his second stop. Or is that it?
Yeah. I meant to say that JJ dived in while we're watching that.
And so is Burrow as well. So Burrow completed his 2 stops. So that's JJ Burrow, Someone, Fly, Brenticles, and Adman have all completed their stops.
Geez, that car looks sexy.
Which one?
Barrowdogs. Oh, it's just so good.
It is a nice looking. I love the gold, detail as well. I think it adds a lot to it.
I might have to leave it on this car for a while.
Well, while you're doing that, we'll get to Brenticles because he's only 7/10 behind Fly. That's our closest 2 cars at this stage. Brenticles and Fly. Now at the front though, it is that man, a River Runs. There's no rivers running across the track, thankfully. But he's
Thank God.
He's in P1 in that Ferrari. We might do an on-board lap with him very shortly as well. Just see where he is. He's coming around through the chicane. So Eagle Wind and Ty Morgo are behind him, as well as K-Man. So there's top 4 yet to pit. But I'll jump on board with the River. Let's have a look at how he's going here. How he's doing it. He's got the wiper going, so he's got the setup. He's not like a couple of the other guys in the chat. They don't need the wiper. Doesn't really make that much of a difference, though, does it?
No, I don't think it does. I remember some people in Gran Turismo had run the wipers because it gave them an aero thing. But,
okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, for some reason it took a bit off the rear wing or something. So.
any advantage you can get.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, like sometimes if you can put a hole in the floor and run to make the car go a bit quicker, like the Flintstones, you can do that too.
I love it. So Rivers, his last lap there was a 151.3. That's pretty decent pace considering we're just over the halfway mark. So we've got less than 25 minutes left in this one as he comes around this is turn 3. So it just tends to go, it feels like it goes forever. Turn 4, I think this is Repsol. I think they call this corner here. So this is that long right-hander that is another one that it's got to have that patience on the accelerator to get around there. Then early on the brakes for turn 5. So going down the hill. This is a tricky corner coming up. Turn 6 and 7. So you want to drift it out nice and wide, but then take some of the curb on the entry, then on the exit as well. But stay away from that sausage curb. And then here you're always tempted. In the dry, you could almost take this flat, but in the wet, obviously a much different story.
Yeah, in the dry, I nail up to that pretty hard, then I lift.
Yep.
And don't brake, just lift.
Yeah.
And let it all happen.
Yep.
Then come up for this next schmozzle.
Yeah, well, this is coming through, turn 13 now. So this is another one. There's a lot of long gradient corners on this track, so it just requires a bit of patience. Then this last section of 14 and 15, where it's just, it's how much curb do you want to take? It's up to you not to make sure you don't unsettle the car, get a nice run onto the front straight.
That's it.
And that's a lap of Barcelona with the River Runs, our race leader. Let's do that. Got to get back there. There we go. All right.
And that sausage, you've really got to watch those sausages. They are shocking.
I think we've lost another one. We're down to 17.
Oh, Struth.
Not too sure who we've lost.
I'm sure our charming drinking audience will fill us in.
We've got a few keen-eyed supporters in the chat, so yeah, hopefully they can fill us in. We know Wheezy is out. We don't know what happened to him, but Ty Morgo pitting from P2 right now. So this is his first stop of the race. with just over 20 minutes left in this one. So he's going to leave his second stop for later on. We'll get back to him. There's no pit stop graphics to watch. We don't want to watch the stop car. Brenticles.
Slambo's gone.
In the Porsche. Yes, Bruce Ray.
Bugger.
Thanks to Gary Windsor in the chat. Much appreciated. Thank you, Gary.
He's a good man, Gary. Interesting stat in Australia since 1994, I think, in the last 94 census. That was the last time anyone in Australia was called Gary.
We've got to have a segment. Useless. Oh, here we go. So you got to send it up the inside. Brenticles sends it up the inside of Fly.
Oh, stop.
He went, then he stopped, then he went again. So he was a little bit hesitant. Escalator's going to... Yeah, Escalator's going to try and get a piece of the action as well. So Fly's going to do his best to... Oh, is it Fly? No, it's someone. Sorry, someone... Is it? No, it's Fly in the Ferrari. This, the timing doesn't update straight away, but as they climb all over those curves. So there's a little bit of action at the back. Escalator, he's going to pit.
He's spat it in the pits. Ton.
And then, so it's Burrow Dog and Someone Awesome. They're down in P14 and 15. So they both... no, Burrow Dog's completed both his stops. So ISO Someone Awesome. Yep. So the timing screen's just updated, just putting me off a little bit. Gary Windsor, I'm a dying breed. I like that. So is that actually... I feel like a bit of an idiot, but is that actually true? Is that an actual stat about Gary?
Yeah, it's an actual stat. I don't know if I got the year right, though. But yeah, apparently that was the last time someone in Australia was called Gary.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is you learn something new every day.
Oh, you do. Some of it takes up valuable RAM, but yeah.
So if we have a look at the top guys, so 1 through 9, River Runs. He's yet to pit. He's 37 seconds up the road from Vic Chan in P2, but the rest of those guys are pitted, and Bounty is... Bounty's pitting as well, so that will be his second stop, maybe? I'm not too sure. We'll wait till he gets...
This will be his second one, I'd say. Yep. So is K-Man going to pass him while he's in the pits?
Where is K-Man? He's coming... no, I don't think so. He's coming around turn 3 now.
So he's way off. Yeah.
So Bounty's just getting out of the pits now. So, no such luck for K-Man. Ty Morgo, he's putting in a solid race tonight as well. So he's had a decent season so far. 12th and 18th. So probably maybe not to his liking, but having a cracking race so far. His teammate... He's
done all right tonight.
Yeah, his teammate Eaglewind. He's had a couple of good races. He was 8th in Donington, and then he was 4th in Silverstone. So he's had some good results. So he'll want to keep that up as well, and see if he can drag his teammate Ty Morgo along with him. So both of those guys in the Bentley. It's Bentley P3, 4 and 5 right now.
Nice truth.
Everyone's loving the Bentley. Barters, he's completed his second stop. So is Bounty. So drivers left to pit, there's 7 that still require their second stop, and a River Runs. He's yet to pit at all. So
he's the only one. He's the only one that's rolling the dice and keeping it rolling. Yeah.
Well, you got to back yourself. That's the thing, right? You know, no one else is going to do it for you. So back your own confidence. And yeah, he's gone 3-2, third, second. Let's see if he can get a P1. Bounty doing bits. Where is Bounty? He's down in P8. He's a fair way off Aaron in P7. He's 8.9 seconds behind him. But Aaron in that Selby Acoustics racing car, he is yet to pit for his second stop. So you would say that Bounty will be able to take him with a pit stop. Might even be able to get past Brett Want as well. So he's looking good right now, Bounty, in P8. But he's got better days ahead of him shortly in the Ignition Control Racing Orange Bentley. Who else?
So it's going to be interesting because River's a fair way ahead at the moment. We'll see what happens when River finally does his pit stop to see where they're going to be. I think they're going to be pretty close.
Yeah. So speaking of close, Chubb, and this is it Barters in front of him? Yeah, it is Barters. So they're down in P14 and 15 respectively, coming through turn 12 now.
And Chubbs has one more pit to go too.
Yep. So Barters, he will know that because he'll be he more than likely will know that. It's one of those things, isn't it? You just got to be kind of a little bit realistic about it. If a guy's hassling you who hasn't pitted, needs to pit again, you just let him pass. You don't need to fight too hard for position. He runs pretty wide there on the final turn. But Chubb's still pretty keen to get past him by the looks of it. They head up the front straight. But Rain's still...
A few of them are...
Yeah,
sorry.
No, go for it.
A few of them are starting to run a bit wide. Have you noticed that? We're starting to see a bit of tyre degradation.
Yeah, on the final turn.
Yeah.
I saw that earlier as well. So we'll keep an eye on that. We've got just over 15 minutes left. I don't know where the other 45 has gone. It's flown by. This has been it's been entertaining, that's for sure.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
So I guess the story that as we see, this is Chubb and Barters.
I'll tell you what.
He's looking racy, Chubb. He looks like he wants to get past.
He does, doesn't he? But he's got to do a pit. Yeah. So, he probably doesn't know Barters doesn't need... Oh, well, it'll be on his screen in front of him, actually. Yeah. So Barters should really let him go just to save any grief. Because he's going to get it back once Chubbs pits anyway. So... Yeah, but anyway, that's what I do.
That's the conflict you have in your mind, isn't it? You're like, oh, do I let him pass? But then there's the little devil on your shoulder saying, no, you don't let him pass. You want to race this guy, right? So
yeah.
All right. So well, this hopefully doesn't end in tears for both of them. That's the main thing. Now,
that's it.
So Aaron's pitting in front of Bounty. So we saw that before. So Bounty looks like he has. Once the timing screen updates, he will have inherited P7, so he's moving up the field. But I was going to say earlier that the story that we're going to watch now is River. So when is he going to complete his pit stops? And then it's the other drivers who are yet to pit, which is Vic Chan, Eagle, Ty Morgo, K-Man, and Brett Mont. Tell you what, K-Man, this is a legit P5 he's in right now. So
he's putting in the laps.
Yeah. As
how that cookie's going.
Yeah. Chubb puts a move on Barters at turn 1 at the end of the front straight, and he's able to take that position away from him. So he's able to, even though he's got one pit stop left, he's able to take that position from Barters. So
it's good to see. Yeah, good to see that turned out good.
Yeah, bit of on-track action there. So good, clean driving from both of them, and I don't think that's really much of an issue ever in this league in terms of bad driving. None that I've seen anyway. You have the odd one. I think the first round someone took out JJ like at the start. It was really weird. It's like someone's steering wheel like disconnected or something. So, but other than that, I've not really seen anything of unreputable sort of behaviour. So it's all good.
Everyone's pretty good in this league. You don't get too many idiots, which is good. I've ran into plenty. Like I've been racing online since 2005, and I tell you what, I've seen some absolute idiots. Yeah. But I've come across more good people than bad.
Yeah, usually it's pretty good. And what I've noticed, and I've actually had this happen when I was in the AM1, I had a couple of incidents with guys, and they would actually stop on track and let you get past again. So there's a lot of respect showing between the drivers.
Yes.
All right, so just looking for a little bit of action on the track. Can't really see too much right now. Barters, he's still fighting it out with Chubb. This man Fly, he's 1.5 seconds behind Burra. Don't really have too much else. What about Vic Chan? How's he going?
This is interesting. I've put up the big map for a second, and I've got it on River, and I'm looking at where Vic is now, who's 500. And so when that pit stop's done, they're going to be close.
Yeah, so Vic is about to come through turn 4. Where is River? He is just heading down
up the back straight.
Yeah, heading into turn 10. So not too much. Yeah, this is going to be super close. Well, but River still has to pit twice though. That's the...
Yes, he does. Yes.
That's the thing.
So, yeah. So, it either could be good or bad.
We're going to find out.
We're going to find out. That's it. Come on, guys. Let's see some pit stops.
Well, obviously, River's loaded it up, so his will just be little splashes and dash. So he's going to be quickly in and quickly out. And then if he can stay pretty close to Vic, because Vic will have another pit stop to go as well, then it's going to be very interesting to the end. Big Les says, having just started online racing, Roos has been an amazing community to be part of. I have to agree, Big Les.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I've only been involved with the Roos community since about start of the year. And yeah, it's been my involvement has been fantastic. I've loved every
Rivers
second
in
of
the
it.
pits.
Oh, here we go. So, where's Vic Chan? Vic Chan's just coming through the chicane now.
Yep, he's coming on the front straight.
Rivers moving. I think Vic's going to get him, though.
He is. He's going to get him.
Oh, it's going to be super close when he comes out, though. Oh, have a look.
Yep.
Oh, side by side. Whew. That's super close, but they've still got to pit. Both of them have to pit again still. So
they both have to pit. So, what's the bet? Vic's going to pit the next lap to clear that Bentley in front of him.
All right. I'm not much of a gambling man, but if I lose my money, do you refund me or?
I'll send you some cans of bourbon.
All right. Nice. All right. Well, we've got a legitimate battle for the lead here. So the two drivers can see each other. They've both got a stop still to go. This is on for young and old right now. Eagle
Certainly
Wind,
is.
yeah, Eagle Wind. He's in P3, so he's a fair way off these guys. He's 18 seconds down the road. Not out of it completely, and he's got Ty Morgo 2.7 seconds behind him. So he might just be thinking about how he can secure P3.
Good work, Aaron.
Yeah.
See, Aaron, he nearly put himself off just to let the boys through. That's some good work.
I'm not too sure who Aaron is, but...
he's 465. He's just been lapped by the leaders.
Ah, okay. Yep.
Yeah.
465. Oh, Aaron. Did you say Adam or Aaron? Aaron, yes.
Aaron.
Right, gotcha.
Aaron.
So the gap between Vic and a River is 1.3 seconds now. So it was hovering around about that 1.6 to 2 seconds earlier on. Obviously, River's just recently pitted. So let's see. Let's see if your prediction is right. Is Vic coming into the pits? No, he's not. He's going to go again.
No, they've gotten rid of Aaron, so they're gonna go at it, these two.
Well,
but they're closer now than what they were before the pit stops.
Yeah, this is it's 1.4 seconds between, and this is perfect. This is setting us up. We've got less than 10 minutes left, so we've got 8.5 minutes remaining of this one, and we still have 7 drivers. Oh, Chubb, he's pitting for his last stop, but it's 1.4 seconds between the leaders, and they both need to stop again. So this is going to be pretty exciting. Last 8 minutes of this one. This is round 3 of the Pro Series RaceOnOz. Hope you're all enjoying it. Hope you've enjoyed all of it so far. 52 minutes prior. I think the next 8 minutes is going to be even better than what we've seen already.
Oh, with these two boys going at it up front, it's going to be good.
Yeah. And a River, he's as we've talked about, third, second already this season, and Vic Chan's won both of them. So this is the 2 class drivers of the division going at it. This is what you want to see, the best of the best fighting it out for victory in the River in the Bruce Hale Racing green Ferrari, and then you've got Vic Chan in that ignition control orange McLaren of his. So it's a McLaren versus Ferrari battle till the end to see who wins.
British taking on the Italians, yes.
All right, what's Vic going to do? Is he going to pit this lap, or is he going to go another one? We're going to find out very, very shortly here. Let's see what he does. River's pitting. So
River's thrown it in, has he?
Yeah, he's pulled the trigger. He's going early. He's going to be the first one to go in before Vic. So now it's going to be up to Vic to put in a good a good lap here to try and do we call this, undercut, overcut? That really doesn't apply in this game, I wouldn't think.
Yeah, it depends. Like, because they're not taking tyres, it wouldn't make too much of a difference.
Yeah.
But Vic doesn't have him on his backside anymore. He can relax a bit. He doesn't have to look in the mirror. He can just get on with it now. He's just going to put in a good lap and see what happens from there.
So it was pretty much a splash and dash from a River. He was only stationary for a few seconds. So he's heading out of the pits now. So Vic has made it all the way around to, where is he now? This is turn 5, I believe.
Hairpin, yes. I think so, yes.
Turn 5. So this is going to be super close once again between these two. So the top 3 guys all need to pit again. So does K-Man in P5 and Brett Want in P6 as well. So Bounty looking good right now. So he might get a top 5 position possibly. If he keeps this up, and K-Man might have to have a sloppy pit stop though for Bounty to get into the top 5.
Yes.
But we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But Vic Chan is the man that we're waiting on to see if he pits. He'll come around. Fly is fighting it out with Burrow Dog. He's had a good race, Fly, and last week as well. He's down in P12 with Burrow Dog, the gold driver. So earning his stripes tonight. Let's see, does Vic pit this lap? No, he doesn't. He goes around again.
He's still going.
All right. Let's we'll leave him out in front for now. But this is...
It's interesting. I would have pitted myself, but that's only me.
Yeah. Benji in the chat said, tactile by River. He's thinking Vic may come out in traffic with the other pit stops.
Yes.
There we go. So, so Eagle Wind and Ty Morgo both pitting at the same time. Oh. So this is P2, P3, both pitting. Where's a River? So he is going to take these guys pretty easily. So he'll move back into second position as he comes up the front straight. K-Man, he's pitting now as well.
Oh, so K-Man's rolling it.
Let's see where Bounty comes out, and let's see if Brett Want pits as well. So K-Man's still coming in there. Is he stationary yet? Not stationary. No. I think Bounty's going to do this. Let's see. Brett Want, he's pitting.
I'll go to big map and see where Bounty is. What number's Bounty? He's 555.
K-Man's still stationary.
Yeah, here comes 555 coming through now.
There goes Bounty. So he's got himself into the top 5. Cracking drive by Bounty.
Work.
Now,
so it's K-Man's going to come out in 6.
Where is he? He is, he'll do that pretty easily. Brett Want is still in the pits. And they've got JJ Penguin in the background there and Brenticles. So they're in P8 and 9. They've obviously completed their stops. We've got just over 3 minutes left in this one. Vic Chan. Vic's in the pits. So where's River?
He's in.
Yeah, here he is. Now, a River, he's just coming through the hairpin turn at 10. So let's keep an eye on him. So Vic is yet to get stationary. So once he goes stationary, then we'll get back to River. River's just coming through turn 12 now.
Yeah, River's back a fair way.
So
what if River had a kerfuffle?
Vic is still yet to be stationary. I think he's almost stopped. He's stopped now. All right, so this is going to be
close.
Super close. So Vic's just coming out. Oh, this is going to be super close. Oh, Vic's going again. Oh, no, I think he's going to do it, Vic. He is. So
Vic's got him.
Oh, I did that a little bit easier than I was hoping for. I was hoping for him to come out side by side into turn 1. So Vic Chan, he's got his 2 pit stops out of the way now. We've got just over 2 minutes left in this one. And it's this man on screen, the Bruce Howell Racing Ferrari of River Runs. He's in P2, the car number 100. It's car 500, 100, 200. The hundreds, even numbers at the top
All
there.
the hundreds, yeah.
look into that what you want. I'm not normally a numbers man, but anyway. What else do we have down here? Brenticles. He's half a second behind JJ Penguin in that Audi. Oh, that was Brett Want. Ran very wide there on the final turn. Is that enough for JJ to get past him? He's got the toe up the front straight. I reckon Brenticles will want to get a piece of this as well.
Oh, here we go.
JJ's going to go around the outside.
Oh, no, JJ.
Oh, no!
Oh, he got a bit of sausage.
Just upset the car and he ran deep, so that allowed Brenticles to get through as well. Yeah, so Brett Want lost 2 spots.
He just went in too deep, and JJ left him plenty of room too.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. That was he did that on his own there, Brett Want. So unfortunate. All right, what else do we have? So here we go. So this is a good little battle here for the final podium position. It's Ty Morgo in P3. His teammate Eagle Wind Death Roll. I love that name. He's in P4 right now, so they're going to battle it out. As the leader's
on the final lap.
Yeah, so this is going to be the final lap of the race. Vic Chan's got a 1.5 second gap over a river, so he's kind of held that throughout the race while he's been while those two have been together. We'll keep it. Oh, that was a Ferrari hopping the curbs there. They're coming through 14 and 15.
But I tell you what, it is still on for 7th, 8th, and 9th at the moment.
Oh, yeah, so Brent... Oh, so we get to that. Good call.
Yeah, they are still going at it like a couple of rabbits.
Yeah, Brenticles is all over the back of JJ in that Audi. So this is for 7 and 8. JJ's in 7. Brenticles in P8. Whew, this is... we got action aplenty right until the end. This is awesome.
Right till the end, yeah.
Clock has gone 000. So this is obviously the last lap as the race engineer let us know. Just keep an eye on the leader and Vic Chan. It's still 1.5 seconds. They're just coming up through turn 9 now. So we'll stay with the action and I'll make sure I get Vic Chan and the river crossing the line. But in the meantime, is Brenticles going to be brave enough to send one up the inside of JJ? No, he's way too far back for that one. So you'll want to try and fend off Brett Want in P9 in the McLaren there for Bruce Hale Racing. And this one looks like it's sort of simmering down. It's 1.8 seconds now. 1.1 seconds, sorry, between Vic Chan and the River Runs.
And it's just coming around the last bit now.
Yeah. But Vic Chan is going to do it. If he gets around this final corner, he does. So Vic Chan, he won round 1. He won round 2. He's won round 3. Well done to Vic Chan.
3 in a row for Vic.
Congratulations. He's got the hat trick. A River Runs. He gets P2 again. Ty Morgo looks like he's going to take home P3 just in front of his teammate Eagle Wind Death Roll. So they come around the chicane for the final time. So well done to Ty Morgo. Another strong performance from him. This is his best performance of the season. So a little bit of a formation finish from those two. Well done to Ty Morgo and Eagle Wind. So that's a great result for Ty. That's his best result for the season. This man here, Bounty. He's my driver of the day, I reckon. Bounty. He's had a cracking finish.
He did a good job, eh?
So 2 races in a row, he's finished P5, so he's in some good form. This man here, K-Man, he was 7th last week. He was 17th in Silverstone. He's taken home 6th, so his best finish for the season so far. Well done to him.
Kiss him on his shiny head.
JJ Penguin. JJ Penguin's going to get his best finish of the season as well. He holds out Brenticles in
and
P7,
still going
P8.
too, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right.
Summon Awesome's going to take home P10, so well done to him. Fly, hey, that's a good result for him. That's a good result for Fly in P11. Burrow Dog P12. And then Aaron for Selby Acoustic Racing in the Bentley. He's going to take home P13. And then Barters will be the last man on the lead lap in the Selby Acoustic Racing Lamborghini. He's going to bring it home in P14 just in front of his teammate Escalator and the other Lamborghini for Selby Acoustic Racing.
Good work, Barters.
All right.
Wow. Hey. How was that, eh? There was tears. There's tribulations. There was sausage.
There was beers. There was
yeah, there was beers and there was bourbons. But in the end, Vic led them all home. 3 in a row. Hey, what can you say?
Yeah, that's he's in some good form right now, and he held that 1.5 second gap between a River for the majority of the race, and I think a River did a fantastic job to keep up with him. He pushed him right to the end. But as we know, Vic's a bit of an alien, and he's taken his 3rd win of the season. So, congratulations to him. Thanks for everyone in the chat as well. That was heaps of fun with everyone being interactive. I'll see if I can get the chat on the screen for the next one. And Juzzy, this has been heaps of fun, man. I've really enjoyed this. This was cool.
Yeah. I love doing this, Nick. I just enjoying it. I like letting you guys lead the show, and I just like chiming in here and there. It's bloody good.
Well, hopefully we get a chance to do it again. But in the meantime, that's us over and out. Enjoy the rest of your night. Stay safe if you're in Melbourne with the lockdown. Fingers crossed it ends soon. Everyone else,
fingers crossed.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you next time.
And let's do this again next week, Nick, eh?
We'll see. We'll see if Demo comes back. We'll have to speak with him first.
Yeah, we'll have to talk to Demo. If not, we'll hold the reins.
Beautiful. All right, see you guys. Bye.